And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them.
Okay.
Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
Let go.
Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
Will do.
We'll be glad to.
Bumbity 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 bum bum bum.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Oh, well done.
Quite the opposite.
He helped us out big stuff. Not really like, but still not.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home.
Speak of the devil.
brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
Will do.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom.
Coolio.
I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now?
Sid.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
Okay.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
Okay.
Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation.
Okay.
And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Okay.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What was it, the pass? No. Crimson Compass from Theodore.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Okay. Collar and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey.
Thank you.
Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Yep. I take it to be side quest unlocked now. It always is. So we got a Trader's Past. We have the Breath of Lightning Thunderstorm. And meteorite. Go.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Side quest, told you.
Anything I can do for you?
Ask about Theodore. If my sister's smiling, face is then I am a skull. Springs in the customer's eye scare off those who prey on them.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Eloise always did have a talent for business. I prefer working with my hands, or rather my fists. And there are plenty of bandits and beasts out there to keep me busy.
All the better.
Crimson Caravans has a reputation job told, and I need to keep my skills well honed. Half of the wagons that come through Backlod, nowadays are full of people fleeing for the Dominion, and half of them go no further than the gate, where their cries soon blend in with all the others. Let us through. We can't live without magic, and they'll give us new crystals in twin size.
Fools, the lot of them.
If they love magic so much, they should have tried being born a bear. Ask about casting.
Criminals and cowards.
They bully the desperate and the dispossessed into doing their bidding on all so they could keep their own hands clean. It's no wonder it took me a while to track them down. If it hadn't been for you all, Jill, I might never have found them. Still less. But
so thank you.
I'd offer you a share in the spoils if it didn't all belong to other people.
You're always welcome at the caravans.
Is something the matter?
Ask about Eloise.
Why, I am what you see.
The proprietress of the Crimson Caravans, the best known and best trusted protege. Porterage, firmer background. Depends on it's true, but customers choose us for two reasons: we're reliable and we don't ask questions. Transport you might want to move discreetly, be that possessions you'd rather others didn't know about, or even people.
It can be a risky business.
But what we make from moving the former, we spend on improving our ability to transport the latter. You might even consider us competitors of the infamous Sid, the outlaw, had he and I not reached an agreement.
This being a border town.
Merchants often stop in on their way to the Crystalline Dominion to carry out any final business in the public, and the locals are only too pleased to oblige by weighing their wagons down with local specialities before they leave and lightening their purses. Doesn't have a wagon of their own, why then it falls on porters like ourselves.
Or at least it did.
Lately most passers through journey to the Dominion in search of safe haven rather than a tidy profit. And who can blame them? Some things are more important than commerce, after all.
Don't worry about Hansa and the others.
They'll be safe thus, but there will be more little ones abandoned at the gates, and they too may turn to crime in their desperation to survive. Especially if the Caststones or some other ill-intentioned element decide to give them no choice in the matter. It's up to those of us who care to see that that doesn't happen. Okay.
Safe travels.
Let's see, yeah, nearly side quest. So there's 3, is there? Yep. See if there's anything anywhere else. That's just a quest, that's it, and then an orchestra. Oh, and their tombs. I'll do the side quest and then I'll head back to the hideaway and then I'll teleport back. So no any mark is there. There's not marks anywhere else, is there? No.
If I knew where I
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
need to be rich.
What's up?
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change.
Okay.
Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less.
Okay.
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A
Okay.
gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Okay. Easy.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate.
Okay.
3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me.
The
Tell
bollock.
them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Give me some wine.
There are plenty of hard-working folk here in Boklad, but my 3 friends deserve a tipple more than most. You let them know there's a cup of fine wine waiting for them.
Hurry, man.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next.
Okay.
The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
You bother?
Most men would keep a fine vintage like a Gotan 66 to themselves. But not our innkeeper. He's a true gent.
What's up?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
What's up?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Okay.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Okay.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Porter for hire. Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighting man, perchance? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin.
Okay.
Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to
Zemeckis.
investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area.
Okay.
Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
Might as well.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
We must away.
Where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, onward to discovery. Quickly. There is not a moment to lose.
Okay.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Onward to discovery.
I'd better.
Okay.
Sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Don't copy through. Do.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Cool.
Wine and ham to spare. Barcloud clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them.
Okay.
We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
Across the
My
Narrow.
old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
Okay.
I've been keeping a cut of something special by for just such an occasion.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted swine. Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
Nope.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
Any bother?
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
There's nothing like a good drink to drown your sorrows. No one knows sorrow like us.
Boo, boo.
Come and taste my peaches.
I'll take the large. What? Really?
Juicy pears. Snake your
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on.
Do.
Peaches and pears. Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Do these two and then they're done.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. Keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Yeah, very nice. Very good.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin. No one's good for you.
Bye-bye.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Lovely.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
Well,
Those
over
ones. Over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you. Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Yep. Goblins.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Bye-bye. Goblin coin.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
What's up?
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter.
Okay.
Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them.
Okay.
And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done.
Okay.
Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No bother.
No. All right then. Who's first?
Bye-bye.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
No, he's still gonna die.